What's good, YouTube? It's your boy HB3 in the building, and today I'm gonna give y'all 5 easy tips. I'm gonna give y'all 5 simple, easy tips that's gonna help you with your wave journey. So stay tuned. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share on this channel. I really love y'all support, so continue doing that to help me out. Let's go ahead and get into the video. So today I'm going to give y'all 5 quick, easy tips that's going to help you with your waves. It's going to be really simple. It's going to just stuff you ain't got to really worry about it. You know, just keep it simple as possible. Tip number 1 is going to be combing. If you're one of those wavers that like to woof, and everyone knows that woofing is a process when it comes to waving, make sure you're always combing your hair. The reason being is because when you comb, you're lifting the hair up off the scalp, and you're also putting the hair into the areas that it needs to go when you're combing too, to get ready to start back brushing. Also, when we wear do-rags and we're woofing, a lot of the times the hair tends to get a little matted, so to speak. So what you want to do is always comb. Combing is going to be important, even if it ain't up but like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. You don't have to turn it into a full session if you don't want to. If you don't want to, but still make sure you are combing. Combing does help the process of waving. Number two is going to be very tedious to me. Stop counting your strokes, people. Counting your strokes is so stupid. I don't understand why people do that. I hate it. I hate when people count strokes. All you doing is limiting yourself. 1 2 3 4 5, like blah blah. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4. I can easily sit here, people. I can easily sit here and brush 50 times on the left, 50 times on the right, 100 times on the top, 100 times on the back. I can easily do that and be done. But guess what? Did I really achieve anything by doing that when I can still be brushing throughout the day? You know what I'm saying? So that's just dumb to me. Do not limit yourself like that. I can't tell you to do 50 strokes here, 50 strokes there, 100 strokes here with your waves and think you're gonna have the same progress like I will. We have 2 different hair types, so that would just not make any sense. So be honest, I just think it's, excuse my language, but I just think it's the dumbest shit I've ever seen when I see a waver counting how many strokes they done in a full day. It makes no sense. It's a process, people, and you just need to make it natural as possible. Keep it natural as possible. So stop counting your strokes. That's dumb. Tip number 3, make sure you are brushing daily, Monday through Sunday. Brush every day. I don't care if you do not feel like brushing. Make sure you at least get 15 to 20 minute sessions in daily. You should be brushing way longer than that if you're trying to get your waves on point, have a pattern. But ultimately, you need to be brushing daily. Do not skip a day. Do not take a day from your progress. Do not take a day to actually limit yourself. Do not take a day to just falter and not get to where you need to be. You need to be brushing every single day if you want to have dope waves. Simple as that. The 4th tip that I have for you, and that is really important, make sure you are being consistent with your angles. Being consistent with your angles is one of the biggest things in the wave game, and here's the reason why. If you're not consistent with an angle that you're trying to do, what's going to wind up happening is if you switch the angle, you're going to create what they call a fork. A fork in the wave game is where you have an area of your waves that's going in a different direction than what it's supposed to do with the full pattern. So therefore, you have one line that maybe shifts down, or that line shifts up, or they're just not going the same way. Those are called forks. With angles, your angles have to be consistent on the same way of the brushing. That way, with the consistent angle, you'll create the whole same line pattern. And I'm sorry if I made that sound extremely complicating, but to be honest, just keep your angles on point. You know, keep consistent angles. If you need to do an angle shift, go ahead and do that angle shift, but be consistent to that angle shift. Don't go back and forth brushing different ways in the same area, because you're just going to cause a fork. You're going to just cause problems for yourself. It ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be an easy road and an easy process. My fifth and final tip is don't let other people's patterns discourage you. And this is really more mental in the wave game. Don't let other people's fire patterns, like other people's fire patterns are just on point. You see them on IG, you see them on here on YouTube, you see them on just all the social media, whatever. Don't let what they have done and put forth the time and effort into discourage you from wanting to get your waves on point. I see it all the time where people feel like they just cannot get to that point because they see the waver that's already at that point. It may took them 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. It may took them multiple years to get to where they at right now. And you're sitting here staring at their picture like, man, I'll never be there. I'll never be there. Don't do that. Do not let that discourage you. Understand that it's always going to be a process for every single waiver, no matter what. It is a process. So make sure you stay attacking. Use that to motivate you. You know what I'm saying? More so discourage you. When you see they waves, you say to yourself, oh man, I'm gonna get there someday. I'm gonna get there at some point. Let me go ahead and start brushing and brushing and brushing, and I can get to that point. Matter of fact, try to be better than that person. Just take it all as motivation. So let's just recap right quick. The 5 quick, easy tips that I'm just giving y'all today. Number 1 is going to be combing. Number 2 is going to be stop counting your strokes. Number 3 is going to be brush daily. Number 4 is going to be consistent with your angles, and even if you do have an angle shift, be consistent with that. And number 5 is going to be do not let other people's fire patterns or patterns in general discourage you. With that being said, man, this was a great opportunity for me to get back here and give y'all these tips. I've been telling y'all what's been going on with me. I've been basically letting y'all see what my wave's been like with my update in the previous video. But the one main reason that y'all are here is just to get tips, man. Y'all just want to get those great tips and those great easy tips that are going to help you on your journey. With that being said, again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I got more to come. It is your boy HB. 3. I'm out of here.